conditions to understand exactly what we're dealing with and figure out whether or not they're connected to the blood supply. This, it's not strands from digital dermatitis or hairy wart as some of you may be thinking. Those are keratin fingers, and they are replacing what should have been the wall horn. This, in effect, is a hyperplasia. It's hypergrowth, spawned on by the fact that this hoof has been deformed and been left open to the elements. Some of them will have a blood supply to them, so you need to be very careful which ones I remove and which ones I don't. Underneath all of those keratin fingers is a raw and open wound. This cow is in pain, which is why I'm applying a block to this outer hoof. In this case, we're going to use two blocks, two extremely long-lasting polyurethane blocks. This problem is not one that's going to disappear overnight, and I'm not willing to take any chances by putting on a low block. I want to give her as much pain relief as possible for as long as possible, and a block like a polyurethane one, like I'm just about to attach, will do that. It'll barely wear out at all, and it'll provide the much needed height to get that sore, deformed hoof off the ground. I need to wash out in between the keratin fingers, and I worry that it hurts the cow in some way, but as you can see, she doesn't even flinch. I need to wash the dirt, debris and any manure from out between the keratin fingers, so that anything I apply to it later will reach the target. Otherwise, it will just form a barrier, and anything I use will be powerless in the fight against this problem. Right, we haven't finished the trim, but it is time to flatten off this outer claw as possible. You can see me really carefully removing those keratin fingers, but when we come around the front, you'll see the true extent of the problem. We're wrapping this little cow's hoof with salicylic acid because that powder is going to kill the outer layers of tissue and hopefully